This video will give you a quick overview of the scoring rule used in MNow's electronic prediction market competition. First, the basics. Your forecast is expressed as a high-low range, with the spread being the difference between the low and the high values. You are competing to make the most accurate forecast as early as possible, so the scoring rule will reward you for accuracy, precision, and timeliness. Let's first look at accuracy. You win points only if the actual outcome falls within your selected range. The number of points you earn is the same regardless of where in the range the outcome falls. Whether at the extremes or in the middle makes no difference. The rule for precision is that the narrower your range, the more points you earn if the outcome falls within the range. For example, in this case, if you choose the largest spread possible, you could earn 100 points if correct. On the other hand, if you choose the narrowest range possible, you could earn 500 points if correct. Finally, timeliness. The points earned for accuracy and precision are multiplied by the number of days that have passed since the forecast was made and before it was changed. That means that you can change your forecast as often as you like, with each update scored separately. And if you change your forecast several times in one day, only the last one counts. The total score will be computed once the actual outcome is known, and your score will be the sum of all points earned by your forecast. Let's look at an example. Suppose I make my first forecast and it has a relatively large spread valued at 200 points per day. And I let that forecast run for 8 days. Then I switch to another forecast, a little higher, but with the same spread, also worth 200 points per day. And I let that forecast run for 12 days. Then I switch again, but this time I narrow the range to earn 400 points per day. And I let that forecast run for 10 days. Now, when the actual outcome is known, we can score the different forecasts. So in this case, if the outcome is here, I earn points for both my second and third forecast, but not the first since I missed the outcome. So in terms of points, I earn 0 points for the first forecast, 2,400 points for the second, and 4,000 points for the third. The 2,400 points is equivalent to 12 days at 200 points per day, and 4,000 points is 10 days times 400 points per day. So I earn a total of 6,400 points. Now, if the outcome had been different, say a little lower, I would earn points for the first and second forecast, but I missed with the third. In this case, my total score is 4,000 points. Finally, if the outcome would have been even lower, only my first forecast would earn points. In this case, 1,600. Here are a few tips. Enter your forecast as early as possible to maximize your chances of earning points. It is generally best to start with a relatively broad spread and narrow it over time. And finally, check the prediction market site frequently, as it will allow you to see both the consensus forecast at that point as well as how the forecast is trending. Good luck.